first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Celtics have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Heat. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Heat, Wiggins is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the center, locking down the middle. Take a look at the Heat. Greg, no doubt, this is a defining moment for them, trying to even things up after 4 games. But if they lose this one, they'll be facing elimination on the road, and that would be dire.
Yeah, and that's why I expect tonight's crowd to be out of its collective mind. The fans in this city love this team. They feel a very close bond with these players. They're the sixth man that has to provide that energy if this series is to be knotted up.
I think you've nailed it. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Anderson finds Wiggins. A three-pointer is right on target.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Tatum with a screen on Rozier. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Back to Mitchell. Anderson outside. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Pass to Ware. The kick out to Rozier. Off target with his 3.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Drills it from outside.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
He'd have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Wiggins against Brown. Wiggins passes to Ware. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Pritchard. Covered by Mitchell. Brown kicks to Porzingis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And he's such a big guy. Porzingis can just power through a foul and convert with ease.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw off from Porzingis.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Now, here's Rozier. Back to Wiggins. They set the pick to end the run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis.
And being the aggressor there and getting rewarded for it. Love watching Wiggins get inside and draw the call.
First one falls for him.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
The Heat making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Boston leading by 5. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. No good with the triple.
Well, there you have it. Their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
And it's Mitchell missing. Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The fadeaway. And that one hits back iron. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wiggins surveying the floor. Outside Rozier. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Rozier. Wiggins has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Heat. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, G.A.?
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to the defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
.141 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Brown, and he converts the layup. Brown's got his second bucket.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Anderson is checked in for Kevin Love. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Rozier with the ball. Still without a basket. Picked his pocket. Hauser the pass to Brown. Here's Cornette. Outside Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Jovic. Good ball movement here by Miami. There's Rozier. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
It's nice to see Rozier being the aggressor, dictating the action, putting the defender on defense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. And both free throws good for Rozier.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And here's Holiday. Here's Hauser. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hero. The rebound by Anderson. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Hero, and it's in there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Here's Cornette, and no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
The Celtics with the lead. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Holiday out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Horford. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. Now here's Tatum. Hasn't made one yet.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Miami grabs the miss. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. That did not happen.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Now Holiday. Outside Tatum. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's Burks. Outside Hero. Back to Burks. Shot clock at 5. Over Tatum. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Holiday, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you guard Holiday, because he's skilled at finding ways to get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
The thing everyone expects from Holiday is elite defense, but you see his IQ on display all over the floor. He's constantly making smart decisions on or off the ball.
Both free throws good from Holiday. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
You know what time it is this game. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker dance crew.
The Heat trail by 4. Here's Larson. Here's Hero. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pritchard passes to Cornette. Holiday looking over the floor. Outside Tatum. Pocket 4. Holiday. He's guarded closer. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Hockett. Hero from long range. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, this is what Hero is out here to do. He's a very reliable three-point scorer.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, Hero, 5 points in the game. Pass to Larson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hero can't get that one to fall.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Tatum's shot is off.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
To the left side wing. Pass to Pritchard. And it's off from three-point range. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Larson, guarded by Holiday. That evens the score. Hero's got 9 points.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
The Celtics have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. going with the whole new group on the floor. And then for Boston, Al Horford's checked in for Luke Cornett. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Drew Holiday. Outside, Horford. Porzingis finds Horford. Now White. Here's the three. Nailed from three-point land. White's got 9 points.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
Anderson outside. Mitchell outside. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Brown doesn't mind getting roughed up on the way up. In fact, he embraces it.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Boston. And Brown drops them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
White against Rozier. That shot missing. White with the defensive effort. And so White will bring it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. Brown against Wiggins. Brown deciding where to go with it. Wiggins with some nice D. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up and in on the layup. Wiggins has got 10 points.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Brown. Over Wiggins. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics out in front, up 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the Boston Celtics.
Playoff atmosphere. Hostile environment, man. They're handling the pressure, putting themselves in a good spot to win.
Hard to focus with thousands of fans screaming at you. They've stayed in it. They've stayed confident. Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. Game 4 is always important, but does this game mean a little more to them, Shaq?
No doubt, Ernie. If they lose this series, it's finito, done. They're not coming back from 3-1.
Hey, I have to agree with the big fella. Another loss, better get the fishing gear ready.
Ooh, high stakes. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Celtics leading by 3. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Mitchell is out there with Terry Rozier. And there's Anderson. And it's Ware in at center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. On offense, here are the Heat. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Back to Wiggins. Shoots. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, White. Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
I'll tell you, not many players are better at forcing a defender to foul than Tatum.
The first free throw is good.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Boston leading by 5. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's White. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got 12 points in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now, here's Mitchell. No scoring in this one. Rebound, Boston.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Wiggins passes to Rozier. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Porzingis over Rozier. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Porzingis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics. Here's Ware. Now, here's Rozier. And the three ball is good. Rozier's got 5.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. Covered by Mitchell. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
It's stolen by Brown. Here's Tatum. And then jammed down as he goes right over Kyle Anderson.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 5. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Heat with some changes. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Tyler Hero in for Mitchell. And a change for the Celtics. Drew Holiday's checked in for White. Here's Hero. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Ware. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Got a hand on it. Holiday against Hero. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And now that's 11 points for Tyler Hero. Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. No good from outside. Anderson outside. Pass to Hero. And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, look, Hero is a tough competitor. He doesn't back away from getting hit while shooting the ball.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
Very versatile player. Hero spaces the floor. He can drive. He can pass. And he's a sneaky good rebounder as well.
Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Drives to the hoop. Horford kicks to Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Rozier the pass to Highsmith. Here's Jovic. Hero, that's a two-pointer. And he hits the jump shot. Hero's got 16 points.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Fournette. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Hero. Horford the pass to Pritchard. From deep three-point land. And Rozier pulls it down. Outside, Hero. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum out there with Holiday. Then there's Horford. And it's Cornette in at the center position. Here's Heisman. And a wide open look for Hero. Buries the long-range jumper. Hero's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Cornette gets to Holiday. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Nice quick shot from Holiday. Not giving the defense time to react to him having the ball.
Outside, Hero. Wallace with it. Here's the teardrop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
First team foul. Now at the line, Kevin. Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
Every night, Kevin Love is a double-double waiting to happen. He is a hard man to contain in the paint.
And so he makes both from the line.
The veteran presence and leadership Love brings to the floor is unmatched.
Left side, Tatum. Horford high post. Holiday against Hero. Holiday gets the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The Heat trail by 6. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
Everybody, let's get loud!
Johnson, he's checked in for the Heat. And a change for the Celtics. Pritchard's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Outside, Hero. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Tatum a screen. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Hero with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hackett. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Down low. The flush by Tatum.
Tatum, good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Outside, Hero. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Tatum. Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
To the Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
Celtics making a switch here.
Let's go!
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Rozier kicks to Mitchell. They need this. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Tatum against Anderson. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
Here's Rozier, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Tatum passes to White, and White slams it in.
Yeah, we've seen White's confidence as a scorer grow over time, which is why he stays aggressive when he catches fire.
Now, here's Rozier. No good there with this step-back J. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth. The three from Tatum. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within single digits.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Porzingis with a screen on Anderson. Tatum's shot is off. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Wiggins. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Inside, Tatum, automatic.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Now here's Brown after Terry Rozier's miss. Pass to Pritchard. Offline with his 3. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here is Rozier from downtown. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Pritchard. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on a break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat them down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game